All right, let's get a collective message. I'm going to do this one more shuffle, give this one more shuffle, and then we'll see what we have for the collective right now, yeah? Just to start us off. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Ooh, all right. Okay. No, we're going to shuffle again. Collective message, collective energies here. Collective energies. I'm seeing orange. Strong orange. Emotions are on the rise. Emotions are high. There are emotions that need to be dealt with. Some people are hiding from things. There are some things that are really desperately needing to be looked at right now. And this time period, I'm seeing the tower also, this time, and the moon. This time period right now for the collective, or at least for whomever I'm channeling for, whomever needs to hear this message is what Spirit is saying to me, is that what you're going through right now has to do with a shadowing aspect of your reality. And what Spirit means by that is purposefully pulling the wool over your eyes or someone else's eyes, or what I'm seeing is like purposefully pulling a rug over, or pulling a tarp over something and pretending like a black tarp so that it just kind of fades away into the surrounding energies, and you don't have to look at it. But ultimately, something is going to arise in which you are, in fact, having to look at it. Okay. Okay, and now I'm seeing blue. Oh, well, no, I was seeing that. Okay, so let's get a collective message here. Or excuse me, let's continue with the collective message here. Okay, Two of Cups, Queen of Cups. I think the Devil just flashed, but it didn't come out. Nope. Where are you? Here we are. Queen of Wands now. Okay. Yeah, look at that. There's the Devil right there. The Devil with the Two of Wands. Indecision. And it's very, oh shit. Okay. And it's very interesting because what I was talking about here, what I was talking about in terms of needing to face something. Thank you so much for the $2, Anima, by the way. What I was picking up on in terms of not facing something, not facing a situation, I was kind of seeing the Two of Swords as I was kind of pulling. I was wondering if the Two of Swords was going to come out, and initially I thought it had, because at first we have the Two of Cups, but I only saw the two there. I was wondering, I wonder if that's the Two of Swords. However, the Two of Swords energy has come out in this, just not via that specific card. And the Two of Swords energy that I'm perceiving right now is the definition of the Two of Swords that represents indecisiveness or denial, purposefully not looking at something in order to try and get away with it or get away from it in some way. And that's strictly just not going to happen because it's bound to you. We have the Devil with the Two of Wands, and both of these are in reverse. The Two of Wands is all about choosing a direction to move in, with intentions of fully moving forward with that. The Two of Wands, or the Wands suit, is about spiritual energy and creative energy. It's about moving forward. It's about creating. The Two of Wands gives an energy of making a decision that either is something that is really exciting for you, or it feels very exciting for you because it's naturally part of your path. It's being in control of your decisions and following your heart, following your inspiration. With the Two of Wands energy in reverse, it's all of that. However, the choice is being blocked, and there could be some ill feelings for two main reasons, a multiple of different reasons, but two main categories. There could be ill feelings surrounding this decision because, number one, you're not wanting to make the decision. You're not wanting to let go of whatever it is you would need to let go of in order to make this decision, or in order to go in the direction that you know is best for you. Or two, No, that is the category. Excuse me, I misspoke. I thought it was looking like it was two separate situations, but actually that qualifies it quite well, what I just said. Now, the Devil is here, and the reason why you can't escape this. Oh, okay. Well, okay, here's the second thing. But it's actually like, it's okay. It is for two reasons, but they're all under the same category. So what I said initially, where, making the decision, you don't want to make the decision for the first reason. That's 1A. 1B is the fact that you know that going down this path is going to be very uncomfortable for you. The reason why I hesitated in describing it that way was because I felt like, well, if it doesn't feel right for you, then it's probably not the right path to go down. And that's not necessarily the case here. And that could be why you or how you are misreading the situation. Yes, the path that you know you need to go down is uncomfortable, or in some cases is going to be uncomfortable, maybe fully or maybe just to a certain extent. But it's uncomfortable for you because of the devil energy here. Okay. The devil energy here is codependency, is attachment, is toxicity. The other part of the devil energy is the fact that the reason that you cannot escape this. Whatever it is that you need to do, whatever it is that's being called, that you're being called towards, that you are dreading moving towards, is something that is meant to be a part of your journey because it's something that you really need. A 555. I just saw 555 on the counter. It's something that you really need to learn from. And inevitably, at some point in your existence, whether it's in this lifetime or parallel lifetimes, or I should say other lifetimes, you're going to have to face this. You're going to have to learn this lesson. Okay. Now, that was a lot. That was just the two of wands and the devil. This is all in relation to, though, a relationship. You have the 2 of cups, you have the Queen of Cups, and you have the Queen of Wands. So for some of you, we could be talking twin flame energy. And what I'm picking up with this is you need to make a decision to walk away from something, whether it be that person represented here, or an element that to your life that is keeping you from that person. For some of you, this is absolutely emotional attachment with this Queen of Cups energy. It's like, you know, you love this person, or you know, you have strong romantic feelings for this person, and you've been activated by this person or this connection somehow. And yet there's some sort of toxicity here that is keeping you stuck, bound in some way. You do have the Knight of Cups underneath the bottom of the deck, and underneath that you do have the 6 of Cups. Okay, so what I was initially picking up on with the Knight of Cups is that there is some sort of romantic, flirty type energy here. It could be that the masculine counterpart here keeps doing certain things, feeding you certain lines to keep you on the hook. Okay. And in that case, it would be very much the Knight of Cups energy reversed, where this is like selfish. The Knight of Cups can be a very selfish energy. It can be someone that only does something for their own emotional satisfaction. Now, it feels like that could be happening here. That's the first thing that came out here. And the knowledge that you have this 6 of Cups energy, or this soulmate bond between the two of you, is only making that worse. And it definitely does feel like somebody here is, in fact, taking advantage of that aspect of the situation. But it doesn't have to be all that completely. You know, that could be... that doesn't make their knowledge or their feelings for you in a pure form any less real. It just becomes tainted here in some way with this devil energy. All right. Toxic narcissism in whatever way, whether that's on the masculine side or the feminine side, or a little bit of both. All right. But here the problem is, and I think this is what you guys are dreading, the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. The 3 of Pentacles is an energy of teamwork, entrepreneurship, sure, but it's also an energy of self-mastery. And there is some work that needs to be done on the self here involved with this situation. And that could absolutely be why someone is dreading making a decision that's either going to take them away from this individual, because it could very well be that the situation between the two of you is in fact toxic, and you need to let this go, because the lesson here is that you're supposed to be cutting out that toxicity from your life, no longer accepting anything like that, no longer accepting crumbs from anyone, regardless of whether they're your twin flame, divine counterpart, long-term girlfriend, boyfriend, karmic husband, wife, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay. Or you're letting go of something that is some sort of toxic element in your life that could be keeping you separate from this person. Either way, it could, and I guess a third option would be, not either way, but a third option would be, it could be both of those. You could be needing to walk away from the toxicity of this person, and in essence, or in other words, stop enabling them, in order for the two of you to actually have a functioning element or aspect to your relationship. But someone is dreading doing the work here. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's most likely the feminine, because we have the Queen of Wands and we have the Queen of Cups here. Okay. You're wanting to do the work because you're confused. You're wondering if, well, what if this takes me away from this person completely? Ultimately, whatever work that you're needing to do here is going to close out a toxic cycle. Whether it takes you from that person away, takes that person away from you completely, forever, for good, or just temporarily, you can't really be concerned about that, because ultimately you have got to do the work here to end this toxic cycle to begin with. And that is one of the main aspects of a twin flame relationship or a divine partnership, however you want to describe it. Okay. We do have the Knight of Wands here. Okay. All right. So what needs to happen here, guys, is the Knight of Wands is in reverse. And this is I'm still going from the bottom of the deck. And so pulling from this place, cards should not be reversed. So this means that it was unintentionally, or maybe intentionally, unconsciously, that's the word, put back in the deck reversed. And now it's showing up here alongside the Nine of Cups. And this is actually corroborating the energy that I was feeling about this Knight of Cups energy, this very selfish energy, emotionally selfish energy. Well, there you have the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is someone, especially coupled with the Nine of Cups. This is an individual, or multiple individuals could potentially, this is a collective message, but a general reading as well, a general message. But this is the energy of an individual that is really only after their own satisfaction, their own personal gain, their own instant satisfaction, their own quick fix, not really caring about anyone else other than their own satisfaction, their own pleasure, their own comfort. This is also someone that is very much rooted in, and specifically in this situation, very scared of, they're very rooted in their comfort zone and very scared of up that level of satisfaction. This is addiction energy. This is the energy, especially the Devil and the Two of Wands here. This is definitely addiction energy. This is someone that's addicted to drugs, alcohol, substances, food, sex, energy. This is anything that is unhealthy. This is anything that is keeping someone in a comfort zone energy. And trust and believe anybody in that energy is not getting something from you necessarily because they love you. Yes, it may start out that they love you, but now they have a fix that they need to fix, right? So they're, regardless of whether you're in the situation or not, if they are still stuck in this, they are going to get their fix from anybody. So I don't know why that's coming through, but that's a pretty specific message for someone. Do not allow someone to make you believe that their fix can only come from you. They may be trying to tell you that because they don't want to have to find someone else to get it from. And as I'm feeling through this right now, it feels like you get it, you give it to them so easily that they don't want to have to work for it. As soon as they have to work for it, everything is going to change. But see, this is exactly why we have an energy of needing to not enable that energy. And why someone needs to walk away. This doesn't have to be substances. This can just be energy, energetic vampires. Okay. But underneath all of that, still on the bottom of the deck, we have death with the moon and judgment and the 10 of Wands. And I told you I was picking up on the moon energy here. Okay. So there's a transformation. There's a transformation here of hidden energies that someone didn't want to face, deep, dark secrets, addictions. This really could very well be an addiction energy. Judgment, though, is waking you up from this and helping you to rise above and release all these burdens. Okay?